how do you sort of measure the impact when you've got these sorts of micro changes happening, but that have consequences? How are you going around that?
We will, from my side, as long as they're achieving what I want them to do, I will say, yeah, they're okay to the people who are going to be responsible for bringing the tool in. Because, like I say, at the end of the day, as long as I'm getting my side, so if it's longevity out of the battery or whatever, I'm happy.
Is this process different then? I was just thinking, because we've kind of talked product really, haven't we?
Yeah.
So we've gone product with the cup holder, product with the workwear, and we've gone product now. Are you thinking of anything where it's a service, or I get the product was from a new supplier, but how does this differ if you're implementing something, if you've got not a product but it was a service or a supplier? You're thinking of the product mostly.
Yeah. With services. I'm trying to think. 'Cause I don't really deal with services as such. In that way, I'm more of the equipment.
So for you, it's the equipment. Yeah. Does it help me keep my continuous improvement, defect-free, full running time, operational ability? Okay, so if we just ask you again, just to do this, so I've got some comparison for the others. When you were doing that process for this latest item we've just been talking about, where are we on this screwdriver?
I'd probably go 5 to 6 on that from my side, from production, but from an A&R side they'd probably go for a 7. Because they would have been able to put the cost saving in, because they're responsible for that side of it.
But for you,
But for me, I'm a 5 to 6 because I was given something that I didn't.
How could you got it up to 7 then?
If they said, for example, they know with the software in the background, A&R know that part isn't available. They're told they can find out that part's not available. So their initial part should have been, where's this part, where's it going to be, we need it now because it's not in the stores, and we have X amount of them.
So the down on that is not knowing that it was the last one, not knowing you didn't have any others,
and then if they were going to do replacement, Mark should have already gone to the A&R department rather than waiting for us to go to him to say, I've got this.
So there was not the connection with the asset and reliability. Mark was asset and reliability.
No, Mark's he's a third party. He doesn't work for our company, but he's on site.
Okay, so what's his role then?
He, for example, if we need special tools or anything for last minute, he will then he can order them in. He works for a tool supplier.
What's his title? What's his job role?
Well, he's just like someone who he's like a shop, on-site shop. So we've got a
fascinating
catalogue of stuff.
He sits in a little cubicle.
He sits in an office. With a PC. And I'll go, Mark, we need X pretty quick.
What's he called? What's the sign on the door?
Company-wise.
Yeah. What's his label?
Brammer.
Brammer.
Yeah. They tool suppliers.
Oh, he's from Brammer.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's an insight.
Yeah, he's just like
a third. He's not paid by you. He's just given us some space. Because if you've got any issue, he's your go-to person.
Yeah.
So on the, the cup holder.
Yeah.
Did you go to him?
No.
Okay. Because?
We didn't think to. I think because I think we've done the online search. And then, that was it. We've done the online search, and then we went to our VPS department, who buy in the contract with the racking.
And then on your workwear, is Brammer doing workwear?
No.
Okay. So you didn't. The first one didn't think of it particularly because it's not there.
Yeah.
Brammer do specific products.
Yeah. I mean, it may have been able to get them, but we went back to we didn't realise the supplier of the
Okay.
Stuff we make.
And I got one of the other things was one of the other sort of peaks or obstacles was that not having a comparison.
Yep.
I've taken much longer of your time,
That's
but that's because we're working our way. So let me just quickly wrap up with your help. So if we think about what typically causes you to look for a new product, I get your focus more on product, or a new supplier or a new service, rare for you. What typically causes you to look for something to gain improvements for a new product or a new service or a new supplier?
We look for, is it better than the part that we've got currently? So we'll look to see what improvements will it make to our daily task. We'll look.
So, are you looking for the solution first there, or are you being prompted because there's an issue?
It depends on what it is. For example, I mean, it might be that someone's come up with an idea saying, "I think this would be better."
This is your idea.
Idea board. So it comes off that. So it will either come from an issue or someone's idea.
Where's the balance in your company? Do you think?
Mainly, I'd go problem.
Yeah, so problem arises.
Problem
driven. Okay.
Yeah.
And so when you've got a problem, I know you've told me 3 different examples, and you've had 3 different ways of getting information. But where do you tend to turn to first?
Well, it'll be all done internally initially. I mean, if it's something we're going to buy in, then we would, because I don't directly purchase anything, but I'm responsible for buying it or allowing that money, is mainly we'll go to our A&R department or planning department, because they can go out and get the...
You've just mentioned planning, you haven't said that.
No,
before.
sorry.
What's planning then?
Planning, they like, for example, if we say we need, we'll investigate, I don't know, an improvement on a process, and it will need some equipment. We will then mention it to planning, and that will come up with say, okay.
So who's first in that loop? You problem arises more often than not than a suggestion.
And then we'll identify what we could do to eliminate the problem.
Yeah.
And if we come up with an idea saying, well, we will need something additional on the facility, so we'll then look at, is that something that may be readily available? So if it's a tool, we'll go to the A&R department and say we need this. If it's something that would need designing,
you go to the planning. Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
And on balance, you're mostly A&R.
Yeah.
Okay, get it. Okay. So the most important source of information for you is an internal department, if I put words in your mouth.
Yeah.
So when you go to A&R, what do they provide you?
They would say these are the options.
Okay.
And they'll give us the cost of the options, delivery times. And
where are they getting their knowledge from?
They've got their supply or contacts in different industry for their services. So
are they talking to other countries inside your group or other people?
Potentially,
Other A&Rs?
There'll be because we do have what we call network rounds. So for I've got an electrical qualification, so we'll talk.
I'm sorry for you. Go on.
So we'll talk regarding technology issues, even though we don't build the same component. What it looks like, the insides are very much the same. So the out of it, you'll have like, I don't know, 5 different. When you take the lid off, you'll see, maybe 5 modules in there, 6 modules in there, but the cables and the boxes and stuff.
Okay, so look, I'm just trying to get my head, because I'm not an expert in your area at all. I'm a researcher, and I'm just getting ahead. If I was to join and work for you now, and I'm sitting there going, I'm wondering what I do. So I don't know anything. I've got no backdrop of previous problems. So I'm sitting there going, what do I do? So I've got this problem. It seems if it's a tool, you go to A&R. If it's something where it needs a bit of development, which I can probably suss, I go to planning. But I might go to Bramer. Or I might go to my health and safety department. I'm not clear on what I do. How do you get to know that?
I think it's, if you'd be given direction, as to where your help would be. But because of what we